I'll just hand them to you.
Good evening, everyone. We ask that you please rise. The Tuscaloosa City Council has now come to order. We are first going to have our council prayer, and then we ask that you remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Let's bow our heads, please. Dear God, bless our proceedings tonight. Give us the wisdom to know what is just and the strength to do what is right. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Approval of the minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Minutes stand approved. Proclamation statements by mayor and council. We have a full agenda of recognitions tonight. And it is my honor and privilege that we're going to recognize the Class 6A men's basketball champion, Bryant High School. Let's give them a round of applause. I'm going to ask the head coach, Sean Peck Love, to come up and join me at the podium. We, as a council, had a chance to recognize them at a reception a few minutes ago, and it certainly was a privilege. And before I read the proclamation, I want to share what I shared with you, with the public, is that I asked Coach, what did he enjoy more, winning a state championship, in 1990 at Central High School as a player, or winning as a coach just recently? And he said, Coach. And when you talk to Coach, you realize this guy's a teacher. And our young men, our students, they're lucky to have you, Coach, and I truly mean that. And so it's with honor that I read this proclamation into the record. Whereas Paul W. Bryant High School boys basketball team has made our city proud by winning the 2025 Alabama High School Athletic Association Class 6A State Basketball Championship. And whereas under the leadership of head coach Sean Peck Love and his coaching staff, the Stampede demonstrated relentless determination, outstanding teamwork, and remarkable sportsmanship throughout the season. And whereas the Stampede's championship run, culminating in a thrilling 66-54 victory over Pinson Valley High School, represents not only athletic excellence, but the heart of the people of Tuscaloosa. And whereas this historic win marks the second state basketball title in Paul W. Bryant School's history and serves as an inspiration to students, families, and communities across our city. This accomplishment is a testament to the power and perseverance, discipline, and unity, reflecting the values we hold dear in Tuscaloosa. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Mayor Walt Maddox, on behalf of the City Council, do hereby proclaim and with deep admiration to Paul W. Bryant High School boys basketball team in Tuscaloosa, and encourage all citizens to recognize the achievement of every player, coach, family member, and supporter who played a role in this championship journey. Coach, on behalf of a very grateful City Council, we want to recognize and honor you and say, job well done. Congratulations. And if you would, I'd like you to introduce your players and staff, and if they will, just line up this way towards the City Council. And then following that, we'll take a picture with the City Council, and then parents can come and take a picture as well. So,
awesome. First off, City Council members, on behalf of Paul Bryant High School and our principal, Eric Hines, and the boys basketball team, we want to thank you for recognizing us for this accomplishment. It takes a great group of guys to do this, and that's exactly what we have. I'm going to let you meet a few of them. Let's see. First, I have McKinley Everett. McKinley is a freshman, first year playing varsity. Mr. Joseph Eatman Jr. Mr. Alfonso Morton. The third, Mr. Alfonso Morton the third. I want to make sure I got that right. The fourth, I'm sorry. That's very important. Mr. Cameron Walton, he's a freshman. Also, Joshua Williams. And Mr. Rioncello Sullivan. Unfortunately, we had several that couldn't be here tonight, but this group of guys, I'm sorry, and Mr. J. Samuel Hollis will be back with us. My apologies, KJ. But several couldn't be here tonight, but this group of young guys had a great season. They put their heads down, they worked hard, they depended on each other, they believed in what we were saying as coaches, and they got the job done. So congratulations to these guys. But also, none of this could have been done without these guys or myself, without a great coaching staff. These guys have been with me. They take a lot of brunt of my frustrations. They don't show it, but it's great having these guys with me. I learn from them every day as assistant coaches. As coaches, we never stop learning. So I learn from these guys every day. Coach Norby Womack, please come up. And also Coach Kotori Babatunde, please come up. I have one other coach, Lorenzo Capehart. He's not here tonight. He's also our baseball coach, so he's not here tonight. But this group of guys and coaches or whatever, thank you. You guys put up a great year, and we want to thank you guys for taking the time to recognize these people. And probably the most important group of everybody is all our parents. So will my parents please stand? I haven't said this publicly, but I want to say this to my parents. I've been coaching at Bryant for 15 years, and this is probably the best group of parents that I have ever had. There's not one thing that we didn't ask for or need that they gave us. So I want to take this time to publicly thank you guys. And some of them are freshman parents, so I got about 3 more years with them. So that's pretty good. So thank you guys, and we appreciate you.
Feel kind of short.
Do you think we go over there again like normal, or do you think we need it all up here?
Let's try to scoot in turn side, maybe stack side.
Yeah, we can scoot in just a little bit. That'll be good. All right, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, thank y'all. You said you want the parents to? Okay, one second. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, thank y'all.
Congratulations. See you soon. Thank you, sir. Junior college, wow, that coffee. Coffeeville? One more? That really,
It's a special night, and this special night continues. So it is my honor, and I'm going to ask Council President Tyner to join me. And Joey and Sandra and Jerry, would y'all mind coming on up and joining me as well? Council President Tyner is sponsored this proclamation, and it's my honor to read it into the record. Whereas Joseph Joey Pike was born on April 14, 1985 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama with Marshall-Smith syndrome, a rare condition with grim prognosis. Doctors once predicted he would not live past the age of 3. How about that? And whereas by the grace of God and the unwavering love and care of his family, Joey has defied all odds and now celebrates his 40th birthday. Yeah. Joey's life became the guiding light and inspiration for the founding of Eagle's Wings, a nonprofit organization established by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Pike. Eagle's Wings aims to serve adults with mild, moderate, and severe intellectual and physical disabilities. Eagle's Wings has grown into a place of purpose, dignity, and community for so many individuals. And whereas Joey has become an emblem of hope, courage, and resilience, not only to his family, but to our entire community, that has watched him overcome adversity with grace and determination. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Walt Maddox, on behalf of a very grateful City Council, do hereby proclaim April 14th, 2025 to be Joseph Joey Pike Day in Tuscaloosa. And in recognition of his 40th birthday and honor for his enduring legacy he continues to build through his life and the mission of Eagle's Wings. Joey, your life has helped thousands of others. And we thank you for who you are and what you have done. To the parents, God bless you. Your resilience, determination has meant so much to so many. God bless you.
I'd like to say a few words.
It's a great chance to promote Eagles Wings.
I'd like to thank the council and the mayor, and of course Kip. We've been friends for a long time. I think Kip's been knowing Joey since he's about 4 or 5 years old, and been a very, strong supporter of us and Eagles Wings. And we thank the Tuscaloosa community. The Tuscaloosa community has been very supportive of Eagles Wings, and we're just thankful for all the support and the people that has not been out there to see our place, our campus. We invite y'all all to come out. We'd love to have you come out and see what we're doing, and see where all the money goes.
Absolutely, let's get a picture. So where's the best place? Right, just right here? All right.
Okay.
Right here. Thank you. God bless y'all.
Thank y'all.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Thank you.
Bye, Joey.
I'm going to ask my first cousin to come up here, Lisa Maddox. Lisa and I, as I tell this story every year, we work together in the school system. We've known each other probably 25, 30 years. And she is a dear friend, but if anything, Lisa Maddox is someone who's made, you talking about a difference maker? Lisa Maddox is a difference maker. And so where is Lisa? I've been bragging on her. She better be here.
There she is.
Where are you? You're hiding on me. Why are you hiding from me?
Just playing.
It is my honor to read this proclamation into the record. Whereas child abuse and neglect affects children of every age, race, and income levels and can have a profound impact on children's lives. And whereas research shows that a history of child abuse or neglect is associated with adverse health and mental health outcomes in children and families, and those negative effects can last a lifetime. And whereas long-term child abuse or neglect has been linked to the increased risk of alcohol and substance abuse, likelihood of criminal behavior, health issues such as heart disease and obesity, learning disabilities, and domestic violence. And whereas preventing child abuse and neglect is a community problem that requires community involvement. Effective child abuse prevention programs succeed when agencies, faith groups, businesses, and schools work together to help ensure that every child can grow up in a secure and loving environment. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Walt Maddox, on behalf of our City Council, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2025 to be Child Abuse Prevention Month in Tuscaloosa, and encourage all citizens to become involved in community efforts to protect our children from abuse and neglect. And I know, Lisa, that you and several others here tonight are doing that through your pinwheel drive that certainly I know you're going to talk about. On behalf of the council, thank you for taking on this endeavor, and we certainly wish you Godspeed.
On behalf of the group who's here, they can speak for themselves, but on behalf of them, we would like to say thank you. We appreciate your support collectively and as an individual agency. April is a month that we recognize, but it's not the only month that abuse happens. We know it happens every day, 12 months a year. So we appreciate your support, and we appreciate you allowing us to put the pinwheels out. And I will let all the other agencies that are here speak for themselves, but on behalf of Child Abuse Prevention Services, I appreciate you. And we would like to present with you a lapel pin that you can wear during this month, and it says, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. It's everyone's job to ensure that children are safe. Wear this pin with pride and to show you believe that every child matters and deserves to be free from abuse. It has the ribbon, it has the pinwheel, and has a hand that says stop. And so that's what we want to present to each one of you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Leslie Guy with the University of Alabama's Child Development Resources Program, and our two programs that we work for child abuse prevention are the Baby Talk program and Alabama's Parenting Assistance Line. So thank y'all so much for this month.
I'm Paula Peacock. I represent the United Cerebral Palsy of West Alabama, the Heart's Respite Program. I just want to say thank you, Mayor Maddox and board, and together we are making a difference for our children.
I'm Cheryl Fondren with United Way of West Alabama Success by Six, and we offer a program called Ready, Set, Grow, or Preparados Listos Crescen. We serve both the Latino population as well as our English-speaking community, and try to help prevent child abuse very early from birth to 5.
Good evening. I'm Jennifer Smith. I'm a social worker with the Tuscaloosa City Schools. So we serve, together with my department, we serve all the children that these wonderful people in their program serve. So on behalf of our students, thank you all for this recognition, and thank you all for working with us to make it happen for our kids. Thank you.
I'm Kevin Besnoy. This is Roosevelt Jackson. We're with Tuscaloosa's One Place, and thank you for helping us to be able to fulfill our mission to strengthen families and to prevent child abuse and neglect, and really making Tuscaloosa a strong place and community. So thank you.
And Ms. Maddox, if there's somebody watching tonight wanted some information on what they could do to support this program and this effort, or wanted to put pinwheels up, would you come up and tell them who they can reach out to contact?
Each individual agency, they can reach them on their website. Or you can contact me, and I will freely give you their information. You can contact me at lmaddox at capstuscaloosa.com. I got my email changed. So it's lmaddox at capstuscaloosa.com. And we have signs if anybody want a sign they want to put in their yard. If they want to plant a pinwheel garden, we'll help them with that. And we also have some more lapel pins if somebody wants that also. So we just want to get the word out there and let people know and be aware. If you see something, say something. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other council announcements tonight? Oh, no, we got one more. I'm sorry. You know, we've had a busy, we take a week off, and I tell you what, we have to, we get into a little bit of a logjam. I've asked Brandy Johnson to come forward and recognize a program and the individuals who took place in it that really, quite frankly, is extraordinary. We talk about innovation and being innovative a lot, and sometimes our thought process turns to technology, but you can be innovative in ways with people who are right here in your community. And so, Brandon, Ms. Johnson, would you mind sharing after you hand out the recognitions about the young people here tonight and how they contributed to make our democracy and our city stronger?
Yes. So with me tonight, I have Miss Nia Barnes, Vernon Boone, and Carolyn Hurrell. So the Secretary of State's office has a program that is student poll workers internships. It is not a paid internship, and it is an opportunity for students in high school and in college to participate as a poll worker during our elections. This was the very first class of student interns that we had during our election. I was super nervous that we weren't going to have any applicants. We actually had 19 applicants and 17 participants. So they all went through the same training classes as any other poll worker. It was very exciting. They all ended up, most of them worked the entire election day, but the requirement from the Secretary of State's office is that they all had to work at least 4 hours, and then they had a full day of excused absence from school. I don't know if all of them were as excited to work the full 8 hours, but they all were excited to have a day off from school. So I wanted to take a second to have all of our student interns with us here tonight, just kind of talk about their experiences. Would they recommend it? Vernon, it's fine. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, and then just kind of get the word out there. It is a program that is available to all municipalities in the state of Alabama. So all of our municipal friends that are having their elections in August, it can be done. It is a super successful program, and I think they all had a great time. So, Carolyn?
Hello. I definitely enjoyed getting to learn about how to work the poll books and help check people in, and I would definitely recommend it to somebody who wants to learn more about the election process.
Hi. I really enjoyed poll working. It gave me a really good insight on how our city's elections work. I actually registered to vote after I finished working, and I voted in the District 1 runoff election. Yes, sir. Yeah. But I would really recommend you guys to advertise this opportunity to other schools. I guess maybe county schools if you can. Yes, it was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nia Barnes, and I was lucky enough to actually work in the city clerk office with Miss Brandy right here, and I was super thankful. I wasn't expecting it to be as fun as it was, because usually it started off as a little volunteer hours for National Honor Society, but I'm super grateful I had this opportunity, and I would definitely suggest it to some of my friends in the junior year. Awesome. So thank you so much.
I can't tell you how proud you make us. You really do make us proud and give us a lot of hope about the future. And I want to thank Ms. Johnson for investing into a program like this.
Absolutely.
And so, Ms. Johnson, we certainly appreciate you meeting our standard of looking for innovation. So great job all the way around. Let's give them another round of applause. Any council now? I know we've taken all the energy early on today. Mr. Tyner, any council member?
Not from me, thank you.
Okay. Agenda item comments by citizens. Unfinished business, clerk.
We have none.
We have no unfinished. I was going off memory. You know, you guys always have comments that leaves me always time to get my notes back out.
I'll be glad to make a comment, Mayor, if it helps you. I always want to be a help.
Let me guess, you'll be
I
at
will be
Jack's.
at Jack's. Cassius said he was going to be with me Saturday morning, but I don't believe him. But I'll be there, Jack's, Saturday morning.
All right.
That's right. I'll be there with you.
Okay, I'm back in good graces again. Consent agenda, clerk.
This approves items A through F on the consent agenda.
Move adoption.
Second.
It's been moved and second to adopt the consent agenda. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Consent agenda is adopted. Public hearings, clerk.
This authorizes the mayor to execute reimbursable assistance agreements pursuant to the City of Tuscaloosa's Facelift Storefront Improvement Program.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Does council have any comments on this before I open up the public hearing? There are no council comments. Anyone here from the public wish to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This adopts zoning amendment number 4.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved in second. Mr. Pons.
Thank you. This is a general plan development known as Brixton. So 68 Ventures LLC is petitioning to rezone approximately 57 acres located at 580 Old Colony Road from SFR1 to GPD as a general plan development consisting of 144 single-family lots and 7 open space lots. Here's the location of the property, close to that intersection where McDonald's and Publix are. So the request tonight is to rezone that 57 acres for 144 single-family residential lots, which comes out to about 2.5 dwelling units per acre. There is a lot of open space and some amenities that they are providing. The homes are ranging from what the petitioner stated, 1,800 to 3,100 square feet in size, at a price point of $500,000 to $850,000. They will have an HOA and a design review committee as well. So here's just the overall plan. So you can see the northern portion along Forest Oaks Lane, and then that middle portion, you can see a lot of open space in that area, as well as some buffering along the existing homes in the towns of North River, and then the southern portion by Old Colony Road.
Mr. Pons, will you go back one?
Yes, sir.
Well, what's the developer, what is the width of the sidewalk the developer is required to build on the city's public right-of-way?
I believe it is 5 feet.
5 feet. Would the existing tie-in to the sidewalks that were built by the developer of the retirement village?
Yes, sir.
Were those 5 feet?
I would have to double check on that. Yes,
I wish you would. Just want to make certain that the sidewalks are built to the developer builds those sidewalks to the city standard.
Yes, sir, definitely. These are some examples of what those homes are going to look like, and the floor plan layout as well. And then just kind of like a street view showing what those might look like. So Planning Commission did unanimously recommend to approve this GPD, and I can answer any questions that you guys might have.
Any questions, Mr. Pons? Okay. If the applicant would come forward. If you would, give your name and address for the record.
Good evening, Council. Jimmy Duncan with Duncan Coker Associates, 201 Town Center Boulevard, Tuscaloosa, 35406. Here tonight representing 68 Ventures. Bobby Isaacson from 68 Ventures is here with us tonight. Also with me, Robert Martin, one of our project managers, is here as well. To piggyback off of what Zach said, the total project area on this is 57 acres, 144 lots total, 135 of which are 60-foot wide lots, 9.5 acre. The density component on this is super important. This is something that we worked on tirelessly throughout this approval process with Planning Commission. The density on this now is down to 2.5 units per acre. For comparison, the towns of North River is at 3.06 units per acre. Open space, again, to Zach's point, 19 acres, which is about a third of the project area, is open space. The building materials, all brick is required on the front and sides of these houses, and there will be architectural control standards. Master plan, this project will be built in a total of 4 phases, starting with phase 1 at the intersection of Old Colony Road, and then flanking off of that to the east and west sides. And finally with phase 4, which is the estate lots that you see down in the bottom right corner. Master plan again continued. This is the intersection of Old Colony Road. And Mayor, to your question, these sidewalks will be extended along this entire frontage from where they terminated with the retirement community up to the intersection of our east property line. Along the northern edge, Forest Oaks Lane, this has been a point of a lot of discussion through Planning Commission. Some of you may have heard about this. There was a condition on the Towns of North River final subdivision plat that stated that when Forest Oaks Lane was improved to county standards, that the existing gate that exists today would come down. We're improving Forest Oaks Lane, triggering the requirement to remove the gate. That was a point of contention with the towns that we just simply couldn't get past. It's a requirement that's on the plat. Staff mandated that we stick to that, and so the gate is coming down. There will be a connection to Yorkshire, both a paved roadway connection and sidewalk along Forest Oaks Lane. Some sample street view renderings. We went kind of an extra step with these. You know, typically you see individual houses with these PUD packages and or rezoning packages. We thought it'd be more appropriate to put some of these side by side just for scale. So again, these are just some samples. Again, architecturally very nice products. I'll attempt to answer any questions you may have.
What was the price range on those? I forgot.
Mr. Tyner, I think in Zach's package it said 500 to 850, I think was the number. That's what was in our PUD application.
Jimmy, would you mind going back? And I appreciate the sidewalk.
Sure.
Sometimes when I jog down there, I've got to get off and on, and you get out into the street, and extending anywhere we can have someone else pay the cost of extending a sidewalk is a good thing. The intersection down here, I'm trying to see it in my mind. My concern is about traffic coming down the hill or up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Will this need a signal at some point?
No, sir, it does not warrant a signal. This coincidentally, this intersection, the northern leg of this intersection aligns with the proposed road that is on the south side of Old Colony from a PUD that y'all approved a year ago, Mr. Crow, if that sounds right, maybe even back further. On the south side of Old Colony. But we've evaluated the site distance, Mayor, both up and down, but it does not warrant a signal.
Okay.
But there will be a signal
At the crossings
going
intersection.
into the new subdivision, it's gonna be across the road.
Correct.
It's just right up the road.
Correct, half a mile. So at the crossings intersection, that's what's to be signalized at some point when the property to the south is developed. That project has a supplementary access point that aligns with the road you see here.
Any other questions, Mr. Duncan?
Jimmy, we talked today, I asked a lot of questions at pre-council, but one of the biggest contentions was taking down that gate. You know, we talked about that. And I guess the timing of that, because of plat, the filings is, engineering told me today would be after the first phase is completed. So that won't happen to the end of that, correct? Is that kind of how that should work?
Let me go back. So it's probably going to be, Mr. Crow, after the phases 1, 2, and 3 are complete.
Wow.
Because we don't touch Forest Oaks Lane. We'd build the western half of the improvements on Forest Oaks Lanes with phase 2, and the eastern half with phase 3. So it's going to be down the road a bit.
I think that is I mean, to me, of course, I like that answer better. Probably the residents will too, but it will be good to see kind of what you're dealing with in this subdivision. I mean, I don't expect any problems with any of this, but I mean, it's before that gate comes down, it sounds like we'll be well into the development, correct?
That's correct. And you know, the concern over the gate, one thing that we pointed out all along is that I live in this area. I travel Old Colony to and from my office, know exactly kind of what's going on with traffic patterns, but you know, other than 3 or 4 homeowners in the towns, I'm pretty confident that the cut-through traffic that's going to occur, we're on the downstream end of it. Because if I live in the back of the towns and I want to take my kids to Northridge High School, I'm coming through Brixton to hit Old Colony Road. And so, you know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, with the connectivity requirements that we have in place now with framework and the previous zoning ordinance, you know, we got to connect this stuff. And everybody doesn't like it.
And that's, I assume the traffic plan that was done that said there doesn't need to be signalization takes the assumption, because I agree with you. I think you're gonna have a lot of people coming through the towns, coming out to that intersection, especially during drive time hours. Was that taken into the calculus?
It was, Mayor, both with and without the project on the south side of Old Colony Road, both scenarios were modeled.
Well, I do hope it encourages some walking too, or bicycle riding to the middle school as well from that area, so. Any other questions that you may have?
Jimmy, I was just going to make one other statement. I do appreciate the developer working with the adjoining neighborhoods, because I know that, I believe I'm right when I say there has to be a 20-foot buffer usually between, let's say, homes, and they put a 41 in.
That's correct.
With that and the homes in the towns to kind of help alleviate some of those concerns, and that is appreciated, and I've heard that from a lot of neighbors.
It was doubled. We had a really productive meeting with the town's leadership there at Trinity Presbyterian early December, and it was super important. I mean, I think a lot of people that walked in the room were angry. That might be a little bit too strong of a word, but by the end of the meeting, I think everybody kind of got what we were trying to do. And we listened to everything of the 5 or 6 or 7 things that stuck. Ms. Howard saw this on Planning Commission front. The only thing that we couldn't do that was completely out of our control was the gate situation at Forest Oaks. Every other box was checked.
I do think when conversations are had with neighborhoods, not just my district, but anywhere in the city like that, I think that's always very positive. It's very helpful to make sure people's concerns are listened to, because a lot of them are very legitimate, and I appreciate this process.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, Mr. Duncan.
Yes, sir.
This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against? Seeing none, voting Mr. Wilson on the zoning amendment.
Yes.
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 The zoning amendment is adopted. Clerk.
This will adopt zoning amendment number 5.
Move adoption.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Pons.
All right, so this is a rezoning request by Austin Markham, petitioning to rezone about 0.3 acres located at 2501 12th Avenue East from SFR2 to NC. So here's the location of the property just south of Snow Hinton, off of Hargrove Road East, on that corner of 12th Avenue East and Hargrove Road East. Currently vacant today. Here's the existing zoning. They're requesting to rezone to construct a single-story office building at about 1,600 square feet. So here's what they're proposing. So on this lower portion is Hargrove Road, and then you've got 12th Avenue right there on that side. Here's some renderings showing what that might look like, and then the materials. So primarily hardy board siding. So it does not meet framework. Framework does identify this as suburban residential, as you can see here. So it is kind of part of that 12th Avenue East, I believe it's Elmira subdivision. And so, but it is on that corner. It is vacant today, which is why they're bringing this request forward. Their recommendation, Planning Commission's recommendation, was to approve the rezoning with a vote of 5-3 at their February meeting. I can answer any questions that y'all have.
Any questions, Mr. Pons? All right. Is the applicant here? You would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Hello, my name is Albert Gonzalez, 4 Crestline Drive, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 35405.
Any questions?
Are you the contractor or the?
I work for the contractor. I'm the designer for him.
And you know what will be in this office space, or is
So it's going to be an interior designer that has shown interest in leasing the space once we get the approval to build it.
I haven't had any complaints from any neighbors or anything.
Any questions of the developer's representative?
Thank
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against the zoning amendment? Seeing none, voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Zoning amendment's adopted. Clerk.
This will approve an off-premises only retail beer license for Lucky Dollar Food Mart in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, Mr. Mills.
All right, good evening, Mayor and Council. This is ABC Alcohol Application 25-017, Lucky Convenience LLC, DBA Lucky Dollar Mart. They're applying for a retail beer off premises only and retail table wine off premises only, located at 57 Crescent Ridge Road Northeast. This is an area view of the location. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Champion will give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions.
Officer Champion.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Police Department doesn't have any objections to this application.
Is the applicant here? Or the applicant's representative? If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Ken A. Cock, 1107 23rd Avenue.
Abdul Qasim, 7008 Avenue.
Tawfiq Ali.
This property is a transfer of the existing beer and wine license at the location. I think this was Sumner's. Some of y'all may remember that from years ago. It's been a convenience store in that location for as long as I can remember. The gentlemen that are running it have quite literally grown up in the business. And this will be your store and your partners who's not here tonight. But, so it shouldn't be a fairly new store, hadn't had any real issues.
Any questions for the applicant's representative?
I do. Do you have other retail experience? Do you have other stores? Where are they located?
Yeah.
They don't own any other stores right now. His partner has had a good bit of retail experience with stores he's owned, and he's, like I said, unable to be here tonight. But they've all worked in stores for years.
And their dad.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah, I know their dad very well and the stores that he manages and the licenses that he has.
Yep.
And they do a great job.
They do.
At managing the
I
property.
think y'all had a lot of experience with them.
Any other questions? Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Is anyone here wishing to speak for or against either one of these applications? Seeing none, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Retail beer, off-premise license approved. Clerk.
This approves an off-premises only retail table wine license for Lucky Dollar Food Mart in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second, Mr. Mills.
Okay, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 25-0117B for retail table wine off premises. Same applicant, same report supply.
Voting Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Retail table wine off-premises license is approved. Good luck. Clerk.
This will approve an off-premises only retail beer license for Extra Mile Chevron in Tuscaloosa.
Move adoption.
Second.
Been moved second, Mr. Mills.
All right, Mayor and Council, this is ABC Alcohol Application 25-018 for SPN3 LLC, DBA Extra Mile Chevron. They're applying for retail beer off premises only and retail table wine off premises only, located at 4551 Rice Mine Road Northeast. This is an area view of the location. All my reports have been filed with the City Clerk Office. Officer Champion will give his report, followed by the applicant to answer any questions you have.
Officer Champion.
There's no objection on this application. Police Department.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone here representing this license? If you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Good evening, sir. My name is Pragnesh Patel. I'm coming on 4551 Rice Mile Road, Northeast, Tuscaloosa.
Any questions? All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is a public hearing. Is there anyone here wishing to speak for or against either one of these applications? Seeing none, voting Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Retail beer off-premises license is approved. Clerk.
This approves an off-premises only retail table wine license for Extra Mile Chevron in Tuscaloosa.
So move.
Second.
Moved and second, Mr. Mills.
Okay, Mayor and Council, this is ABC alcohol application 25-018B for, retail table wine off premises. Same applicant, same reports apply.
Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Retail table wine off premises license is approved. Good luck. Resolution and ordinance is not of a general nature or permanent operation. Clerk.
This will approve a less than 7 day special events retail license for Downtown Entertainment LLC.
Move adoption. Second.
Moved and second, the much anticipated 21st birthday party. Mr. Mills.
Yes, sir, Mayor and Council, this is ABC alcohol application 25-016 for my Downtown Entertainment LLC for special retail less than 7 days. However, the applicant has asked that we cancel this event.
Say again, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
They want to cancel this application.
Tell them thank you.
Okay. They want to cancel it?
Thanks, bud.
They heard we were coming.
Thanks, bud. I'm about to go to a party.
Thank you and tell them happy birthday.
Do I hear a motion to withdraw?
Motion to withdraw.
Second.
Moved and second to withdraw the application. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes. Norman. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Motion's been withdrawn. Mr. Crow was just trying to deal with his emotions.
I was very upset about missing the party.
Yeah.
Clerk.
This rejects all bids for municipal record service.
So moved. Second.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will abandon a certain utility right-of-way easement located at Lot 4, Skyland Promenade.
So moved. Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes the retainage of Capital Park Title LLC for professional title services.
Move adoption.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize execution of a commercial operator agreement with Epic Aviation Incorporated.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This authorizes the chief financial officer to draw drafts for the University Boulevard East Improvements Project right-of-way acquisitions.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Resolution's adopted. Clerk.
This will authorize Amendment 9 to the fiscal year 2025 General Fund Reserve for Future Improvements Fund budget.
Motion.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Budget is amended. Ordinance and resolutions of a general nature or permanent operation for introduction. Clerk.
This annexes approximately .2 acres located at 17097 North Hagler Road to the corporate limits of the city of Tuscaloosa.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Call for unanimous consent.
Second.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Annexation is adopted. Auditing account.
This authorizes the payment of bills.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank
Pay
you.
my bills.
Moved and second. Voting, Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Bills are paid. Citizens' comments and other communications. Any citizens wish to address their city council tonight? Okay, if you would, please come forward and give your name and address.
Mike Fields, 1201 14th Place East, Councilman Time. And Mayor, a lot of good things going on in Tuscaloosa. Saw some of them tonight with the team and for the young man. Probably, I'm not taking up a lot of time, but I've got some issues going on Veterans Memorial Parkway at 1212, where they're building the car wash. There's the zoning or planning commission. I can't get a meeting with them, and we can talk about that later. But the question I want to ask today is, I was down there 2 weeks ago, and Councilman Feld, you talked about, there was concern about Wire Road, traffic congestion. I know where Wire Road is. I didn't know it was in your district, but what was the traffic count there?
I don't know.
You don't know, but it was.
No, but it is Wire Road, not in the county.
It is or is not?
I thought it was in the county.
I did too. The problem where I am now, that the car wash, what are the plans on, for the lot next to it? It's open. I want to know about egress and ingress because there's the traffic. The traffic count right there between 13th Avenue, which is where Home Depot, and McFarland is right out 30,000 vehicles per day, 29,736 vehicles. How's that traffic gonna get in and out? The street I live off of is off 13th Street. There's certain times during, it has been, that I can't get out of my out of my neighborhood because traffic is blocking it. Traffic will be backed up from McFarland to 13th Avenue on certain days. It's not every day I'm talking about, but I have real concerns about traffic congestion, getting in and out, and I would truly, truly like to talk with someone about it if I can get in to talk with someone.
Mike, I'm confused. Where is this going?
It's right by where the old Northington Laundry used to be, you know, those apartments right next in, had the huge American flag.
Yeah.
There used to be a row of apartments.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right there.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said Wire Road. I
thought you talked about Wire Road where a subdivision that you said you needed to table or something, because I was down here 2 weeks ago because of traffic congestion. All right, but I was just trying to make a point. Traffic congestion where I am is 30,000 vehicles per day is a high count, I would think. But it's nothing to be done about the car wash itself now. I mean, it's probably 50% complete. My concern is what's going next door, if anything. That is a huge concern because they've already got the concrete and the road turn going out on that lot for them to exit or enter on from 13th Street.
That
just too much
Starbucks is right in there too somewhere, isn't it?
No.
Further down.
Further
It's
down?
on down.
This is right at the intersection of
Across from Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
I thought there was.
Mr. Fields, we can, and I
I know.
apologize. No, if
I
we,
won't take time.
no, it's great to see you, Mike.
I need to talk to someone.
Yeah,
3 weeks. I requested a meeting. I got one file, returned the call, never heard back.
Well, then that's.
And I came down here.
That's on me, and.
No, it's not on you. I didn't want to.
Ultimately, it's my responsibility. If our staff did not return a phone call, that's on me. And so, I can promise you this, we will be in touch with you. We can get you the answers. You're right about 13th Avenue, because a lot of times I use the word cut through, so don't hold it against me. But to get to Home Depot, I come off Kicker, hit down, and then cut across on 13th Avenue. So you are right about that. I tell you what, tomorrow morning, you will be getting a call from both Urban Development and Office C Engineer, and we will be able to make certain you get the information that you need about what's going on, what is planned, what traffic studies have been conducted, and what we can and cannot do.
All right, thank you. And like I said, a lot of good things going on, but I appreciate getting some attention on that out there.
You're going to get it, and I'm sorry it took having to come to a council meeting.
No, I was glad I was here tonight to hear this stuff. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Take care, Mike.
Anyone else wish to address City Council tonight? Okay. Subject to exercise of mayoral veto and ordinances of a general nature or permanent operational, applicable departments are hereby ordered to otherwise implement council policy this day and act. Do I hear a motion
Move
to
we
adjourn?
adjourn.
Second.
Moved and second to adjourn. Voting, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Meeting's adjourned.